It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Panthers and the Bengals, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Now, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that is called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the impact.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike?
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Boston Scott. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory. But with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. If those fall into the wrong hands, that game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more time...
And he'll take it on in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Bass's kick is good. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. 2nd down and 3. On play action, Richardson. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 9. That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, Richardson. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. It's Richardson on the move. That's to Ferguson once again. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off.
Zach Taylor not liking that last call all that much, and out comes the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Wilson now off the bootleg. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds. Tight end motioning left. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Here's 2nd and 2. The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing again, Wilson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. They run. It's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Richardson to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
I love this decision here, Mike. 3rd and inches. Everyone in the building's just thinking you're going to just plow it up the middle and get a fresh set of downs. This is probably the best opportunity to strike downfield in the passing game, and that's exactly what they did.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Motion man is Rice. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. His pass taken in by Shaheed. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Carolina. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. Panthers will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here to let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later with the kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They bring the tight end in motion. On second down, Russ. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Next to score, Panthers 17, Bengals 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On first down, it's Richardson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On second down, Richardson. A short throw caught by Ferguson. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
There's that man again. Another catch. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, they come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. That is Ferguson in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll run again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A 2nd down throw for Richard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nicholas Morrow.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Bengals offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now Russ. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing again, Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That is Ferguson in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. Accelerating toward midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Now pass deep from McLaurin.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Spencer Rattler, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here's Boston Scott to return. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The visitors' offense, and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Wilson. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
1st and 10. Again, Wilson. Quick throw, taken in.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Wilson will throw again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. The open receiver is Dotson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
The motion man here is McClure. On first down, Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Montgomery. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one is caught by Dotson. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. One more time with Montgomery. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2. Third and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
At this point in the game, every point matters. Now after that third down sack, they can force a field goal attempt. There's a big difference giving up 3 versus what a little while ago looked like an inevitable 6.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bengals have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Nicholas Morrow there to bring him down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 2nd and 7. Now Richardson. And to the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That is Ferguson in motion. From the gun, Richardson. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Spears. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Motion man is Rice. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's complete to Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Taking off. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Once again, it's Spears. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2.
He slams it in there, and he is in. IJ Spears. Touchdown, Panthers.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Oh, yeah. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time, there's a lot of room to operate.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send their tight end left. Here's Wilson. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground. He is going to have a Bengals first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Richardson going to look to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Richardson. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On play action, Richardson in trouble, and down he goes.
Big time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll run here. Up the sideline, past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Now Wilson on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now pass deep from McLaurin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. To throw again is Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Again, Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Third down coming up. Throwing again, Wilson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. He'll try to run for it. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. There he goes again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Spears. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Here's 2nd down. They'll run, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Tight end on the move left. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.